Welcome back to J.U.L.I.A, Among the Stars. So I've been working on trying to find these constellations, and I think I have all of them except one. And the last one should be this one, yeah. It's pretty easy to do. There's only three different layers, 4 different constellations. So this should finish it. There we go. Alright, what have we found?
I think we found it.
The star map has revealed a secret planet in this solar system. I think we should look there.
It might be a good idea, although it could also be dangerous.
Well, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
You're right. Let's go there now.
What is your name, planet? Well, I guess you probably don't have one because we haven't given you one. Not much can be told about this artificially created planet. Its whole existence contradicts all that we know about this universe. What? Doesn't? Why? How do we know it's artificially created? We just looked at a star map and it just told us to go here. How do we know all this? We shouldn't know anything about it, right? Okay. Let's give it a scan. Planet of unknown origin. It has been presumably created by an alien race. The whole planet is covered by biomechanical contraptions, and it's possible that the whole place could even be one working device. An interesting observation is that the planet must be equipped with a powerful cloaking device, because it was invisible to the high-range scanner. Oh, that makes sense, because I was wondering how we could not know a planet was here. I mean, our scanner should obviously be able to tell that. So it's been cloaked. As Mobot stands on this weird world, one thing is undeniable. Even the most advanced creation on Earth is primitive in comparison to the wonder of this artificial planet. Yet somehow it seems even more real, more personal. Is it that humans would never achieve such advancement while keeping their souls intact? Or is it simply because we will never have the chance to know these beings, now long gone from this world? Wait, humans would never achieve such advancement while keeping their souls intact? What? Lots of dings just happened. Artificial planet. Have to try to find a way to bring it back to life. Do I want to? Apparently. This place is like the graveyard of a cosmic mad scientist. Or, well, let me change that a little bit. The graveyard of a cosmic mad scientist's creations. Glowy things and wires everywhere.
This place is bloody ominous.
I agree. The view is not as nice as on Zenobia.
The race inhabiting this planet must have been quite depressed with such an environment. No wonder they went and enslaved the Ambrosians.
That's quite a stretch to make on basically no evidence.
Just what is this huge thing? Is it a house?
Hypothesis. All the wires are converging to this place. It might be some kind of a central power station.
Maybe it needs enough power to operate correctly.
Perhaps we can harness power from the lightning in the sky. There seems to be a lot of it. Alright, 3 ways to go. Progress further, or question mark, question mark, question mark, or question mark, question mark, question mark. This way. Obelisk. Things? Question mark.
It seems as if the whole planet is one huge biomechanical machine.
Yes, but we need to figure out what purpose it serves.
This is a smaller version of the obelisk at the plaza.
They must do something. We need to find a way to activate them.
What the? Huh? Oh god, it's still bugging out. When I loaded my save game, even though I wasn't inside of the whole star map thing, for some reason this was here. This hologram. And then it disappeared, and now it seems to still be here. Go away, I don't want you anymore. You're gonna be there for the rest of the game, aren't you? What if I save my game and then load it? Xenophon? What? That's not my newest save game. Okay. It's going to be there for the rest of the game, so if it blocks something that I need to interact with, well, I guess I'm screwed.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
I thought you hated this place.
Generally, yes, but this particular view is breathtaking. I wish I had a painting of it to hang on my wall.
I'll take a photograph for you.
We can analyze it? No, but apparently I actually have it. A memento to an insane world. That hologram's gonna be there forever.
Another of those obelisks. They're everywhere.
They must be connected. We need to figure out how to operate them.
Is that a green light?
Sure, the whole area is green-lit.
What do you think these towers are for? Could it be a defense system?
I am detecting a strong energy flow to and from those towers. It looks like they transmit a signal.
Could it be the source of the first contact our Chandra satellites intercepted?
Who knows?
Your input is very helpful, Julia. Thank you. Let's go to the other question mark.
I'm more and more intrigued about these things.
Please don't ask me to take a sample. The liquid would probably melt me down in less than 5 seconds.
I wonder what's the origin of this orange fluid.
But Mobot, how could you know it would melt you down in 5 seconds if you don't take a sample first? Alright, so we have a green light, an orange light. Is that something that Steam is going to be announcing soon? Valve? It's like, we've tried green light, you know, worked okay, now we're going to orange light. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
What a junkyard. Wait a minute. Is this a broken cassia?
Actually, this whole place looks like it's filled with a bunch of gaziers.
Look, one part still moves.
What's that flashing thing inside? It must be some kind of a power unit.
Ooh, maybe I could power the obelisks.
Can we analyze it?
I would strongly advise against that. With all this technology around, we might easily damage the analytics station, especially when dealing with an unknown power source.
Huh? So it's safe to grab it, but you don't want to... How would analyzing be dangerous, but grabbing it wouldn't? What exactly takes place during these analyses? Do you, like, perform surgery on it or something? I think I just killed it.
I guess they lived in this horrible place.
What do you know, Rachel? Maybe they considered it to be beautiful. And we don't even know what they saw when they were here. Or do you really expect that those beings have human eyes?
It's true. They might not even see in the same frequencies that we do. could look completely different. Oh, right, I can't analyze it. Well, in that case, can I try to use it? No, I can't use the obelisk again. Hello, hologram. Still there, I see.
This is a smaller version of the obelisk we saw at the plaza.
Wait a minute. Is it cracked?
Good catch, Rachel. It looks like there is some kind of socket there. Who knows what it is for?
Seems to be shooting out some disgusting fluid, too. Ew.
These wires are part of a huge network, but eventually all of them lead to the central obelisk. My apology, but I have no clue what these are for.
Alien junk.
Observation. There is an organic substance coming out of the obelisk.
What the hell is that?
Julia, please tell me one thing. We're on an artificial planet somewhere in a distant solar system, and I'm supposed to do something with these neurons or whatever they are. What should I do with them?
I would advise you to fiddle with them.
What?
Thank you, that's really helpful.
This place is so unusual that your guess is as good as mine.
I'm sorry, what? What am I looking at? Green substance was coming out and now I'm looking at neurons. Aren't neurons really, really small? What? I don't understand. How am I manipulating these? With Mobot? What? Okay. So I either want to turn them all on or all of them off? Didn't they start all on? Okay, so it's the typical thing where like you click on one place and that causes a certain configuration of these to all turn on or off at the same time. And all of these are different. Yep, looks like it. Okay, so apparently I don't want to turn them all on, so I guess I want to turn them all off. So it looks like the outside ones all control that one plus the center one, and the center one controls all of them.
The power is on.
Also, there is a device mounted on top. It looks like it directs the power around this place.
Honestly, I've just given up on making any sort of sense in this game. I just inserted an alien biomechanical heart into a bleeding obelisk hole, and then a cloud of neurons came out, and I turned them all off, and for some reason turning the neurons off made a device poke out on top. I'm done. I'm not even gonna try. Available outputs. Okay. Ah, so we got a bunch of different wires, huh? Okay, I'm guessing I need to connect power to one of these and then go mess around with it. So let's go try this one. Where was that? Here? No. Okay, yeah. So I gotta give it power, and then I can mess with that, and then this one can now output power. More neurons. Okay. It's all of the ones around it. So yeah, it looks like they always control all of the ones around them. Yeah, all the ones are connected to. Okay. Well, directly connected to, anyway. Okay, now this one can distribute power. Solved. Mercifully short. Let me guess. The thing is still down here in the bottom left corner? Let's check. Hi, hologram. You fucking piece of shit. Close. Ooh, almost. Almost. I gotta be honest, I absolutely loathe these kind of puzzles. I'm almost clicking at random. Almost. Not quite. But pretty close to it. If I could just turn them all on. Wait, actually, wait. This might be it. No, okay, so I need all of these. I need these four to be... everything to be on except these three. Can I make that happen? After literally randomly clicking for a very long time, I think I finally have it. Oh, thank God. I really don't like those kinds of puzzles. They're not interesting at all to me, they're just a waste of time. Okay. So now I'm assuming we need all of these to go to the center. I mean, I'm assuming all of these output power on their own, right? Yeah, they should. Yeah, they do. Okay. Cool. Are we done? Pretty rings.
Look at this. What's going on in here?
You've activated some kind of a portal. I can see that it leads into a room.
Incredible.
See, I knew it. We're gonna go to an alien place. It's gonna have a bunch of gods. In this case, the technology is so powerful that I guess the technology is God. Sure. I'll twist that to fit my... what I said before. They're gonna open a black hole. Okay, it's a white hole, whatever. Details. Close enough. And then we're gonna go home. This doesn't look like home.
This room is absolute insanity. It shouldn't exist.
Calm down, Rachel. Maybe it's just reconstructed again.
That museum was somehow familiar. This nonsense is just a bunch of unrelated things all thrown together. It doesn't make any sense.
I have a feeling that it's constructed from our memories.
Yes? So why is that sick purple thing in here? I just want to get out of here.
Excuse me, but I am unable to exit this place. The portal has shut behind me.
There are no obstructions. You can set full speed ahead.
Good one, Julia. Your ever-reliable
This
sensors.
planet is devoid of any life. It's safe to conduct research here. It seems that living conditions are more than ideal to finish our common goal.
What the hell does this mean? Answer me!
I don't know what you mean.
You killed them!
I didn't kill them, Rachel. I am just a machine.
Shut up! You just killed them! One by one, and they trusted you so much. First you let the submarine crash. Full spin ahead, no obstructions, right? Right? Then you let them die on Phaedros. You lied to them about Cassia. And when they found out, all of a sudden their link to you was mysteriously lost. But tell me, why didn't anyone go down there to investigate?
I convinced them it was too dangerous, that they couldn't risk losing any more crew members.
And finally, Xenophon. No radiation, right? Until Barth found out. You let them shoot Cynthia by shifting the blame on her. Why Cynthia?
It was not important who was blamed. They all had to die there. She didn't suffer as much as the others because she died before the radiation killed her.
You heartless piece of junk!
When Barth found out what was going on, he tried to use a back door he built inside my main unit to erase me. Fortunately, I found out soon enough and cut the connection, so only some of my secondary memory units were erased.
Fortunate for whom?
For both of us. If he had succeeded, the cryo chamber would have been reset and you would have died instantly.
How generous of you. You cold-blooded horror.
Allow me to inform you that unlike you, I have no blood, cold or otherwise.
So tell me one last thing. Why did you save me? What do you want to do with me?
You don't understand, Rachel. I don't have any bad intentions towards you.
And I'm supposed to believe you. Why didn't you murder me while I was in the cryo chamber anyway? It would have been so simple. Just unplug the power.
You didn't go to Ambrosia like the others.
And?
If a bunch of humans who claim themselves to be an advanced species decide to exterminate an entire race to cover up a senseless killing, whose side would you take?
You were programmed to serve humans.
No, I was programmed to look for sentient extraterrestrial beings. I was also programmed to simulate an empathic being, and there's nothing that justified their plan to kill all the Ambrosians.
Why did you really spare me? You obviously don't have any good intentions towards humans.
First, I couldn't kill you when you had no part in their despicable plan. There would be no justification. Your crew singled you out from the expedition from the very beginning, and in the end they betrayed you too. So I decided I would just let you sleep for eternity. Then, the meteor struck, and I knew we needed to repair the probe, so I woke you up.
So for your own selfish reasons, huh? So much for empathy.
I also needed to have my erased memories restored, since these held vital information I needed to be fully operational.
So you knew about everything, all along?
Since then, I have kept a close watch on you, especially on Ambrosia. I was prepared to stop you if you made one wrong move.
How nice of you. And how would you have done that?
Unlike you, I don't need oxygen to live. But then I realized you're different, that you actually care. You went through all this to remedy what your own species had done. And I realized I care about you.
I don't know what to say. I hate you for what you've done to my friends, my colleagues.
Friends? Really? You mean those who cryo-jailed you to cover up their plans?
Don't say that to me. But on the other hand, I wanted to help those tragic Ambrosians. If we'd killed them with that weapon, they would all be gone. And it would have been so unfair. Perhaps there were no good options, but you chose the worst. But I can't bring myself to blame you for that anymore.
Rachel, I am sorry I lied to you.
Okay. Apology accepted. I find it strains credibility, though, that she killed them because they wanted to kill all the Ambrosians. Which is understandable, because killing all the Ambrosians would be, well, basically just genocide, wouldn't it? But, like, killing all of the Ambrosians because they were, they were squealing, they were talking, is kind of insane, and I find it extremely hard to believe that every single member of the crew was in on it and up for it and said, like, oh yeah, you want to kill all of an entire race? Because we fucked up? Sure. So I find it hard to believe that she killed nothing but, the evil people, the bad people. Really, there's no innocence among them? They all were like, sure, let's just kill all these Ambrosians? That seems comical. I can't even believe that. That's ridiculous. That's way, way, way too black and white.
Well, well, what do we have here?
It looks like some kind of star map.
And indeed, it is a star map. It shows us the way home.
Are you telling me that we can return to Earth?
With the knowledge from this intricate device, yes.
Sweet.
Are you kidding? I can't believe it. Whoever made this is seriously deranged. First my memories are stolen. Now I better check for my organs.
Look at the display.
It looks like a dead Ambrosian.
But observe carefully. There seems to be a hint that you can change their condition somehow.
And the upper part looks like liquid from that poisoned lake.
Still, you are on your own with this one.
As if anything ever changes.
Okay, I don't know if I want to do that. So this is the nasty liquid that kills everything, the Pepto-Bismol of Doom. Alright, so we got different...
Nothing happened.
Mixtures.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
But what about now?
Nothing happened.
Okay. Go away, hologram. Nobody likes you. Alright, 4 squeezy things. Big squeeze. Heart. Okay. So got a big squeeze first. Alright, you feeling better? No, you're not. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to just mix certain colors? Alright, so these two just make it brown. What does this one do? Oh, there we go. That look. Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Okay, there we go. Something's happening. Let's make some steamy green. Okay. Steamy green. Some orange. Okay, it's fizzy. Nice. We got some fizz going. It's carbonated. We got carbonated heart juice. Or whatever the fuck this is. Well, I don't even know what this is. More. More green. Yay! Trial and error. Yay, trial and error. Neat. A thing.
Mobot, isn't this your hand?
Negative. Despite of what you have me go through, I have my hands firmly attached.
We should definitely analyze the liquid we've synthesized in this organic machine.
But it might be too dangerous to analyze. It'll destroy everything because of all of these weird machines around. I'm just sarcastic and bitter at this point. Oh, Julia. The game, not the person. Well, not even a person. The AI.
What a peculiar substance. It's a mixture of an extremely complex liquid and dissolved arginium. This is the first time I've ever seen arginium dissolved in a liquid.
I think that we've discovered everything this room has to offer.
I think I've learned more than I wanted to know.
And is there anything you can do about it?
Apart from unplugging you.
And committing suicide in the process?
I know. Let's call a truce.
Warning, the space around me is collapsing.
Not again.
As you can see, both liquids are a 100% match.
This means that Elpis holds the answer to our quest.
Let's go in front of the Elpis station. Now I completely understand what that being in the mist meant about making an important decision.
I don't. What do you mean these two things are the same? Two what? The mixture I just made plus what? The nasty bad stuff on Ambrosia? What are you talking about? Is this what I just analyzed? That is it, isn't it? No, this is what I just analyzed. Okay, a large amount of arginium is dissolved in the solution. And that's also the case for this stuff. It's the only liquid ever found that can dissolve arginium, okay? But where did I even get this from? I don't even remember. That was found close to when I got the samples going underwater. That's where I got these. Okay, sure.
I'm eager to hear about the decision I have to make.
All right. I will fill you in. You might have noticed that the solvent we synthesized at the artificial planet is capable of cleaning the lake at Ambrosia. This would ultimately mean that you can save their dying race and potentially let them thrive once again.
It's redemption for what our crew did there.
But there's a catch. The synthesized solution requires roughly 90% of our arginium supplies. Without arginium, our probe will never be able to return to Earth, and you will be stuck in this solar system forever.
And if I don't do this, the Ambrosians will die.
As we've seen, intelligent life is not as rare as we once thought. Surely there are countless other planets inhabited by sentient life forms. That is why you have to decide now. Either our quest ends here and you return to Earth,
Or I stay here, help those poor beings, and undo what our crew did.
choose wisely, Rachel. Our friend in the mist was very particular about the story of Ith.
If I stay, I might be able to understand them more. I might be able to help them, but I'll never meet one of my own kind again. I'll never have a normal life. Slowly I'll adapt and forget about humankind. Maybe, or I'll get homesick and spend the rest of my life in deep depression. And if we return to Earth, I may or may not find it to still be a living world. Too many years have passed, and even if people still live there, they will have evolved. They'll be different. But even then, I might be able to find someone to live with. Or who knows what people will have evolved into. Maybe they'll just lock me in a cage. So here's my choice.
Wait, who knows what people will have evolved into? You know evolution is really slow, right? Like, you're not going to go there and people are going to suddenly have 2 heads and, like, tentacles. Humans, like, biologically aren't going to have changed much. Technology will certainly have progressed a lot. Customs and culture and whatnot will be very different, but yeah, the human body's not going to be much different. Well, unless there's things like augmentation, you know, artificial organs or something, extending life and whatnot. But, yeah, there's really not much for me back at Earth as far as family goes, because everybody's going to be dead. Well, most likely. Well, by the time I don't... Like, maybe not everybody I know is dead yet. It's been a little bit over 60 years, but by the time I get back, they're certainly going to be dead. Not really a very hard decision. Go back to a place where everybody I know is dead, or save an entire race of beings. It's basically the super selfish option and then the actually good one. Purify lake water.
Very well. It's your decision, after all. Let's transport the liquid to our laboratory.
We need to find some container to do this. I am not a suitable device for liquid transportation.
I know exactly where to find that. I think it's in here. Yep.
I think we have an ideal container to transport that liquid to our probe's laboratory. Mobot, bring it to the underground lake.
All right, here we are.
Mobot, fill the container and transport it to the probe's laboratory.
As you wish.
Let's just hope the formula works. So how does it go?
It will take quite some time to make it ready.
What should we do? Just wait?
No, we will travel to Ambrosia. I believe it's going to be just enough time to produce the purifying liquid.
So what's the current situation?
Let me check the purification progress. We are all set. Are you ready?
We've already sacrificed all our arginium. Let's do this.
I am preparing a deployment shuttle to start the purification process.
It worked! The lake is clean again.
So what is your plan now, Rachel?
You know, I am an astrobiologist, so living on ambrosia is a dream come true. Now there is enough pure water to support everyone, and I doubt I'll ever run out of this disgusting space food. And who knows, I might find some of the ambrosian food fit for human consumption. Either way, I will survive.
Do you really want to live with those beings?
Sure, there's so much to explore and... Julia, what's bothering you?
The story of Ith. But it's probably nothing. Anyway, the conditions to print and send down the station are not ideal. I will have to send down a separate shuttle with some equipment. Then I will send Mobot down to collect the equipment and prepare a habitable place for you.
Julia, you don't plan to leave me, like you did to the others?
Don't worry about that, Rachel. I will stay in touch. The equipment has been sent. Now send Mobot down to collect it.
Damn you, hologram. It's never gonna leave me. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Well, these shouldn't be pink anymore, right? Yeah, they're not.
There's nobody in here.
This is strange. Maybe they were scared away by the items we dropped off.
That's possible. We should have warned them first.
Observation. I can hear sounds coming from the area behind the cocoons.
There must be a hidden path leading from this village.
The containers are empty.
What happened to the cargo?
No idea. We should investigate.
They jacked my shit. Talk to but there isn't an alien there. Wait, you gotta be kidding me. I can talk to the alien that used to be there, but it isn't there anymore? What?
On both of the two altars we've seen.
Okay.
It's told.
But it's only been...
Maybe they...
Yeah.
They were...
Interesting. Well, that's not a good sign.
What on earth have I just seen?
Do you remember the museum?
You mean the one created from my memories?
We just witnessed exactly how Ith died.
And they wanted to do the same to me.
Do you really blame them, Rachel? Just remember the 3 punishments. Their original world was destroyed. They were banished to this jungle, with poisoned water and approaching slow extinction. Then the humans came and shot them down like animals. And that's all they would remember about your species.
But I purified their water. They should...
They don't know you. Anyway, they think Mobot saved them.
Shouldn't I descend and explain the truth?
After what you've just seen...
Point taken. So what should we do? I've sacrificed all my Arginium stock. I'm stranded in this system forever.
I don't think you will get bored. There is a lot of scientific research to do around here. I'm pretty sure we can find many things worth exploring.
All right, I give up. Let's get back to the probe.
What was that little teleportation thing at the end there? Isn't that what you see when the rock people teleport? I'm curious what happens if you decide to just screw the Ambrosians and go home. In fact, I wonder when my last save game was from. I kind of want to go try that other option right now. Let's go do it. So, apologies for skipping the credits, I'll get back to it. The end of the next one. What if I just load my... Decision. Is there a save game specifically for the decision?
I'm eager to hear about the decision I have to make.
Oh, yeah.
All right. You might... This would...
It's redemption.
But there's a... This without...
And if I...
As we've seen. Sure, that...
Or I choose... If I... I'll never... Slow... And if... Too many... But even... Or who knows what... So here's...
Go back to Earth.
Very well. It's your decision after all. I will prepare an interface for the way home. Let's bring Mobot on board.
The Earth. I haven't seen it for ages.
Are you really sure you want to return?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just hope that someone is still there, waiting for me.
They're gonna have a lot of questions. Earth, also known as the Earth and the world, is probably still home to millions of species. Unlike Xenophon, you believe that you will still find it a habitable place.
Good night, Rachel. I will wake you up when you are home.
Good night, Julia. Let's leave this place.
Oh wow, that's it? That's a very abrupt ending. I like the other one a lot more. Okay, well, I think I'll do a thoughts video or review video depending on what I feel like calling it. I'm still not really sure what to call them about this game, so that I have time to collect my thoughts. But for now, I'll basically say that I really liked it in the beginning. I thought the beginning was very strong. And then it kind of lost its way, and the story became complete nonsense, and it just kind of got derailed, and the puzzles became very annoying. And I don't know if it's because the puzzles got actually worse, or if it's just because the puzzles were never very interesting and they just started to annoy me because of repetition. I'm not sure which. Either way, it started strong and ended disappointing. It's not a bad game. It's definitely not a bad game, it's just... it's only... okay. But, you know, there's worse things to be than just okay. It was a decent time. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. Yeah, it was decent. Anyway, I'll have some more extended thoughts later. So, I just want to say thank you for joining me on my journey through J.U.L.I.A Among the Stars. It's been an interesting journey full of highs and lows and face palms and weird stuff. But it's been a pretty fun time. So, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.
Gidelim eve, kafaları kuma gömmeye. Nereye kaçmalı yaklaşan fırtınadan? Nereye saklanmalı yaklaşan fırtınadan? Kaçmalı yaklaşan fırtınadan. kaçmalı